All right, here's some questions where you need to convert from either radians to degrees or from degrees to radians. So the first question asks you to convert to radian measure. Let's pick, say, this one. So if I want to convert 200 to radians, I know that I can use either this ratio, 180 is the same as 2 pi, or as same as pi, or 180 is to pi. So I use whichever one lets me cancel the unit out. So I have 200 degrees, and I'm going to multiply it by a ratio in order to cancel the degrees out. So this is the one that I'm going to use because it has the degrees on the bottom. So this would be pi over 180 degrees. So the degrees cancel out, and this answer will come out to radians. Now I could write it as 200 pi over 180 radians, but I could simplify 200 and 180. So we could divide both by 10. So it's 20 over 18 pi radians. And then maybe divide by 2. So that's 10 ninths pi radians. And I could leave my answer like that. If I wanted decimal radians, oh, that's one over here. Let's try that. So this one is left as pi radians. So let's try, say, this one, 22. So say I have 15 degrees, and I want to convert that to radians. So I'm going to go times the pi over 180 degrees again. Okay. Now this time, rather than simplifying the 15 and 180, maybe I'll do it just for fun. I think 15 goes into 180. 16 times, is that right? No, 14 times. 3, 2, 12 times. I think it's 12. Yeah. So that would be pi over 12. But that is pi radians. In the question, they want it in decimal radians. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take the 3.14, which is pi, and divide it by 12. And whatever answer I get with that, it's going to be about a quarter, 0.25 something. So that'll be my decimal radians. And they want it to 2 decimal places. That number will be close. Okay, at the bottom here, I've got a question where we can convert things into degrees. So say I've got this question here, and I want to convert that to degrees. So I have -3/4 pi, and I want to convert it to degrees. So I want to get rid of the pi. So this time I'm going to use that ratio. So it's 180 over pi. So the pi's will cancel out, and now all I have to do is go 3 times 180 divided by 4. I think that comes out to 135. Notice that the sign, this one was negative, the sign will just follow. So this will be 135 degrees. Now, let's try a different one, maybe one with just a number, like 38. So 38, they're saying I have -17.6. Notice there's no units there, so I assume if it's an angle that it's radians. Okay, so I have 17.6 radians, want to convert it to degrees, so I'm going to go 180 degrees over pi radians. So the radians will cancel. And now, when I'm figuring this out, I'll just do it on the calculator. So 17.6 times 180 divided by 3.14, and it'll be negative something. 60 times that, yeah, I have no idea. 100 something. And that'll be degrees. Well, it won't be 100, it might be 1,000. It'll be fairly big. Anyway, hopefully that helps you with doing conversions from radians to degrees or back.